one cryptocurrency you might remember us talking about is called Terra which collapsed.
While Luna coin went from a high of $119 to now near zero.
The carnage in the crypto world continued today with Bitcoin hitting its lowest level since December 2020.
Terra USD is now lost its peg to the US dollar and dipped below 1%.
In the world of crypto, fortunes are made and lost in the blink of an eye. In 2022, one of the biggest crashes in crypto history shocked the world. Terra, a project once valued at 40 billion, collapsed in a matter of days. It wiped out the savings of thousands of investors, triggered a chain reaction across the entire market, and left the crypto world in turmoil. But how did this happen? Was Terra a true financial innovation? Or was it a house of cards waiting to fall? In this video, we will analyze the rise and fall of Terra, from its revolutionary promises to its ultimate downfall. Terra was founded in 2018 by Kwon and Daniel Shin through Terraform Labs, a South Korean blockchain company. Their vision was providing a decentralized payment system that could replace traditional banking methods. In order to achieve this, they introduced two key tokens. Firstly, Luna, the native token of the Terra ecosystem, and USD, a stablecoin that was supposed to maintain a one-to-one peg with the US dollar. But there was something wrong with USD. Unlike traditional stablecoins like Tether or USD Coin, which are backed by real reserves, USD used an algorithmic mechanism to maintain its peg. So what does that mean? Let's break it down. If USD dropped below $1, the system would burn Luna tokens to reduce supply and drive USD's price back up. If USD went above $1, the system would mint new USD tokens by converting Luna into USD, increasing supply and pushing the price back down. So, this mechanism was supposed to ensure USD always stayed at $1, but there was a fatal problem. The system depended entirely on market confidence. Unlike traditional stablecoins that hold real dollar reserves, USD was only backed by the belief that the system worked. If investor confidence was lost, the entire system could collapse instantly. In 2020, Terraform Labs launched Anchor, a DeFi platform that offered a fixed 20% yearly return for USD deposits. But there was a big problem. Where was this 20% coming from? It wasn't sustainable at all. Anchor wasn't making real profits. Instead, Terraform Labs was paying out the rewards itself to attract more users. As long as new money kept flowing in, the system worked. By late 2021, Terra was on the moon. More and more people were using USD and billions of dollars were locked in Anchor protocol. And eventually Luna's price had more than doubled, reaching $90 in December. Yet some experts saw trouble ahead. One of them was Algot, a well-known crypto trader. He was so sure Terra would collapse, so that he publicly bet 1 million against it. And of course, Kwon took the bet. Another trader, Gigantic Rebirth, was even bolder, placing a 10 million bet against Luna. But at the time, nothing seemed to slow Terra down. In April 2022, Luna hit its all-time high, and at the same time, Terra's reserves had grown to 40,000 Bitcoin, worth over $1.6 billion. Investors were confident, but a major crash was coming. In May 2022, the first big move happened. Terra's strategy relied on selling Bitcoin to support USD's price, but big investors noticed this and started losing trust. The first major sell-off came when 85 million worth of USD was dumped. This caused a liquidity problem on Curve platform, leading to a chain reaction. USD dropped below $1. panic spread fast. Investors rushed to sell and the system became unstable. The algorithm tried to fix USD's price by creating more Luna, but this only made things worse. Luna's supply exploded and its price started crashing. Terraform Labs tried to stop the collapse by selling bitcoins from its reserves, but investors had already lost faith. Bitcoin's price was also falling, making things even worse for Luna and USD. Meanwhile, Kwon ignored the warnings and kept telling investors that everything was fine, but Terra's reserves were running out. Trust was completely broken. Investors kept selling. USD fell to 35 cents. But Kwon still insisted that things would recover even though the system was failing. The massive sell-off caused hyperinflation in Luna. In just a few days, it dropped from $90 to less than a cent. And Kwon, he vanished. Interpol issued a red notice for him. In 2023, he was caught in Montenegro using a fake passport. His legal troubles are still ongoing. I am Fornax and see you in the next video.